Greetings, everybody. Hey, as most of you are probably aware, I was at the called city council meeting last night to deal with the 503. All is not lost, despite the somewhat misleading information that is out there. There were a whopping 5 or 6 people who stepped forward wanting the locomotive to stay in the city. That's it. And apparently they're the folks that speak up at every city council meeting about everything. So, a couple things. First off, the locomotive most definitely is or was owned by Inland Environments as a component of the contract that the city had with them. As was openly stated in indirect terms by the city in their option A, which was to allow the contract with Inland Environments to continue as written and approved, which includes the demolition of the locomotive. Of course, they opted for option B, which is to not demo the locomotive and rather to move it out of the way of the environmental work that has to take place in the ground for clean up the hydrocarbons and other loose asbestos and whatnot, and to put out an RFP, request for proposals, the proposals being a plan for the locomotive's future. We were encouraged by several city council people to please put in a proposal detailing our plan. There's a number of people that want to see this locomotive go to us and operate and be able to see it and experience it and, you know, all that good stuff we've talked about. Now, a couple of the other things that should be pointed out. We did stop the demolition. We did stop it. You know, talked with the owner of Inland Environments after the city council meeting, and he stated in no uncertain terms that had we not called him on the 14th, demolition scrapping would have started on the 15th. And the city did not contact him about halting the project until the evening of the 20th. So to quote him, by the time the city called me, that locomotive would have been unrecognizable, if anything would have been left at all, and you guys saved it. So we all saved it. All of us saved it, because if you guys hadn't stepped up, we wouldn't have had money. We wouldn't have been able to proceed with trying to save it. So kudos to everyone. Now, the next step is writing emails. For some reason, nobody in the city of Port Arthur seems to have any idea that you guys have sent any. I know several have been sent. So what I'm asking everyone to do, I'm going to list the email addresses for all the city council people. Write emails to every one of them. In fact, copy and paste each one of the addresses into a common email. Do a group email, including the operate503@yahoo email that I just set up, so that I have record of all the emails that you guys sent, so that I can prove that they were sent, because some of the city council people are claiming there's no support whatsoever anywhere for this locomotive leaving the park. So I need all of those emails to include in my proposal. Stay positive. It's not over. The RFP should be coming out in a couple of weeks. We will be putting in a proposal, and we'll let everyone know how it goes. Of course, if it's turned down and they end up condemning the locomotive to deterioration in the park, and you know, would rather it fall to the wayside in a couple years again like it already has, versus allowing it to go and operate and have a great future, then all of the money will be refunded as previously stated. And yeah, so hey, everybody, thank you for your support. Email, and make sure I'm copied on it so I have record. If you're wondering where Nick is, he had to go run a crane up in Pennsylvania, so lucky him. Anybody have any questions? Post them. I will do my best to answer them. Thank you all.